This Just Drive segment is sponsored by Michigan Auto Law. As we step into April soon and prepare for warmer weather, many people are taking the tarps off their motorcycles. They're polishing up the chrome and getting ready to get some sun on the open roads. This means extra care is required from motorists and motorcyclists alike. Brandon Hewitt is here from Michigan Auto Law, and he shares the statistic that in 2015 alone, there were more than 5,000 motorcycle fatalities. We know about the highest risk group too, right? Who's at risk most?
Well, it's probably not a surprise, but it's young males. So it's 21 to 30-year-old males on the motorcycles. There's also a pretty good segment of 45 to 60-year-old males as well, and those are typically who we see buying and riding motorcycles. So
we always think, okay, be careful on that bike, but the truth is, as drivers, we also have a responsibility to be careful for those folks.
So everybody wants to blame the motorcyclist because it's easy, it's an easy target, but in reality, 70% of motorcycle crashes and serious injuries are caused by the driver of the vehicle, not the motorcyclist.
All right, you've got some advice for drivers. First of all, you say, look in your mirrors carefully.
Yes, and that is, it kind of goes without saying, but even more so when it's summertime, when it's springtime, motorcycles are out, they're harder to see. They're smaller. 4 motorcycles can fit into a normal parking spot. They blend in with things around the area, so light poles, that kind of thing. So what you think might be a harmless object could really be a fast-moving motorcycle.
They can hide in your blind spot. You say really guard over, watch that blind spot.
40% of your car's exterior is blocked by blind spots, so your mirrors aren't going to catch everything. So we recommend either putting those convex mirrors on your side mirrors or just turning your head to each side to make sure that that motorcycle is not creeping up in one of your hard-to-see areas.
Yeah, you say don't judge by distance, you know, when you see that motorcyclist in your mirror, but by speed.
Yes. And even the speed is hard to judge too, but what we're saying is motorcycles are small. So they might look smaller and further away than they actually are, and it's hard to tell just how fast they're moving because they are so small. So just be extra careful. If anything, guess on the high side. Guess that they're going faster than what you think they are, and they're going to approach you faster than you would expect.
Making turns, you want us to be careful at that particular time as well.
Yeah, intersections are the most dangerous place for motorcycle accidents. So don't go out into the intersection. Don't make your turn unless it's a completely obstruction-free view. Those motorcycles, like we just mentioned, are going to be coming faster than you think because they look small and further away than they actually are. So be patient at intersections. Don't make that left turn unless you know it's completely safe. Let the motorcycle pass you. Some
good advice for motorcyclists as well. Of course, wear that helmet, even though they don't have to, right, in Michigan, and protective clothing.
They don't have to anymore. It's going to be an unpopular opinion, but we think that's not the safest law for people out there. Wear your motorcycle helmet, especially on the expressways, especially if you're going any type of distance that takes you, further than a minute or two from your house. The traumatic brain injuries that result from it, it's just not worth it.
Not worth it. Yep. Insurance-wise, is there something special that they should be doing?
A lot of people don't know that motorcycles are not covered by Michigan no-fault insurance. They're carved out of the insurance language, and so they're not covered by our special Michigan no-fault lifetime medical benefits. The only time you're going to get those is if a motor vehicle is involved in the crash. So if you're a motorcycle driver, buy medical coverage on your policy. So in case you have to dump your bike and there's no motor vehicle involved, or you just lose control, you're going to have some medical coverage on your insurance that will help pay for your medical bills.
Yeah, it's important to say again that intersections are the #1 danger spot, you said, but also highways, right?
Highways, faster speeds, higher speeds, higher probability of injuries. Motorcycle injuries are often the worst injuries that we see.
All right, and there are safety classes that you can take to continue to upgrade your skills and keep it safe out there on the road. And finally, don't drive distracted. That goes for all of us. You can learn more about Michigan Auto Law on their website. We have put a link to it on ours. Go to 13onyourside.com. You'll find it there. Brandon, good to see you.
Yeah, you too.